Welcome to this video on the ANSAT, which is the Australian Nursing Standards Assessment Tool, and is going to be the clinical assessment tool used on your placement. The ANSAT is available online and can be accessed via Sonia and looks like this. Some facilities, however, prefer to use a hard copy ANSAT, which looks like this. Please remember, if you have a hard copy ANSAT from your placement, make sure to get a copy of it for your records, just in case. The ANSAT has been developed based on the NMBA 7 Registered Nurse Standards of Practice, and therefore your assessment on clinical placement is assessed against the same standards that you will need to demonstrate as a registered nurse. Each item on the ANSAT is scored on a scale of 1 to 5, with a higher number showing greater apparent competence. A score of 3 shows that you have achieved a passing level of competence that would be expected at your stage of practice. A minimum score of 3 is needed on the ANSAT for each standard. A score of 4 demonstrates comfort, and a score of 5 reflects sophistication in respect to the given item, whilst a score of 1 and 2 indicates that competence is not yet satisfactory. As has been discussed, the score of 3 is the passing standard on the ANSAT. You will need to demonstrate behaviours that are consistent to a satisfactory and safe standard, although you may still need occasional supportive cues. To score a 4 on the ANSAT, you would have to be comfortable and perform above the minimum standard in respect to a given item. The practice would have to be performed to a safe standard with infrequent supportive cues required. Your performance would also have to be consistent, reliable, and confident. To score a 5 in the ANSAT, you would have to demonstrate most behaviours for the item well above minimum passing standard. You would have to demonstrate greater independence, with a level of excellence and sophistication in practice, with safety a high priority. Supportive cues would be rarely required. We understand that clinical placement is a learning environment, and at times you may have difficulty in meeting the minimum standard, and therefore be scored a 1 or a 2. This may be due to needing continuous direction, or you're inconsistent when demonstrating nursing behaviours. Regardless of a reason for a score of 1 or 2, your clinical facilitator or buddy nurse will make contact with the university to see what strategies can be developed to assist you in achieving a passing standard. If you have any more questions about the ANSAT, please speak to one of the clinical placement coordinators. Thanks for listening, and good luck on your clinical placement.